So normally when you sign up for a job, they take you through an interview. You go through the interview process, and what's the first couple questions that they ask you? Do you have reliable transportation? Here's the schedule. Will you be able to make it to this shift? This is your schedule. We need you to, are you reliable? Are you dependable to come to this shift? And they tell you your pay. They tell you all of these things up front, usually. Now, yeah, there's some negotiation there. Yeah, some people get higher salaries. Some people get lower salaries. But for the most part, they tell you everything up front before your first day. That's because they want to make sure that you understand what you're walking into. And it's cool, We all do what we do because we need a job. We all do what we do because we got bills. We got people that we're responsible for. We got things that we're trying to take care of. Goals that we're trying to achieve. So it's like, okay, sure. And then, some of us really want the benefits of the job. Sometimes the benefits are super good. You might have health insurance. You might have, they might be matching your 401k. Benefits are good. I can't get mad at that, right? But before you ever step foot on the job, they always make sure that you understand your schedule and how much you're getting paid. Again, because if you don't like your pay and you don't accept that, then you ain't gonna come on their job playing games with their time. It's how they look at it. And if you can't make it, if you tell them right then and there you can't make it on the shift that they got available for you, some jobs will work with you and be like, well, we got another shift, can you make it to this one? Sometimes, but for the most part, if you can't make it on time to the shifts that they got available, we all know universally, and the whole audience said, you not getting that job. That's just how it happens, because a job is going to only pay you if you could show up and clock in, and if you could do the work. You got to be there to do the work. You got to be dependable to do the work, right? So a lot of times, we take on those jobs because it's like, listen, we got bills to pay, we got stuff to do, and the clock doesn't stop moving. Netflix is going to charge you regardless of if you have a job or if you don't. Your car note is going to come regardless of if you have a job or not. Your light bill will be charged to you whether you have a job or not. So, it's one of those things. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But a lot of people, and in reality, a lot of us don't really like the salaries that we get, but you just got to accept it. You just got to accept it. Maybe you're getting paid $15 an hour. Maybe it's somewhere around $20 an hour. But we all know we need a raise. We need more with the way the economy is. But we all know we ain't going to get it. At all. See, but that's when you're an employee, you have to deal with that. You can talk to HR until you're blue in the face. They tell you, they set the parameters. They tell you what's going to happen. And that's it. And there's no flexibility about it unless HR approves it. There's a process. In other words, before you could change what they got going on. There's a process, and if they don't approve it, then it doesn't matter. Ain't nothing happening. But this is why when I make these videos, because being an Uber driver isn't like that. It's not like that. Yes, some days you're not gonna get paid well. Let's just keep it a buck. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are usually my slowest days of the week. Make no mistake about that. Those are usually the days that you're gonna get paid the worst. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, let's say you get paid, $12 to $15 an hour. For some of y'all, it's like, oh my gosh, I could never do that. Ha 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 ha. But that's how it is. In your market, it may be different. You gotta find, this is why I always tell you guys, it's all about learning your market. All about learning your market. It's absolutely about learning your market. Because you'll figure out what days are good and what days aren't. But in my market, Tuesday and Wednesday are the slowest days. They're so slow, those are not the days that you want to be trying to shoot for $600 and $700. No. Those are the days you're just really trying to get a couple dollars in, and get a couple dollars in and move on and go home. That's what those days are. You really not you're just trying to make sure that you get some couple dollars in your bank account, keep in the routine, and then you go home. That's what those days are. Now, sure, some Tuesdays, some Wednesdays will be really good, really busy. But for the most part, at least in my experience, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the slowest days. So I don't try as hard on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I have my feet kicked up more so on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Now, on the flip side, on the weekend, depending on which weekend it is, listen, money is out there. Money is out there. Depending on what weekend it is, what area you at, you can make some money. So I'm going to try a little bit harder. But this is the opportunity that you have as a driver, as a business owner. You get the chance to call your paycheck. You get the chance to give yourself a raise. Nobody else has to give it to you. There's no long drawn out process. HR doesn't have to approve it. You approve it. You want a raise? Well, give yourself a raise. The way that you give yourself a raise is very simple. It's very simple. You give yourself a raise by learning your market. You give yourself a raise by getting a good strategy. That's how you give yourself a raise. You also give yourself a raise by getting, maybe it's that you need a better car. Getting in different types of tiers, working different areas. That's how you give yourself a raise. Getting out of your comfort zone is how you give yourself a raise. But we all can do it. I'm nobody special. You know what I'm saying? You could do it anytime you want. You just have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone and try one of those things. That's all it takes. That's it. Nothing special, nothing super drawn out, nothing crazy. It's just simply saying, making the change and actually following through. That's how you give yourself a raise. But the beautiful thing is, you can do that whenever you want. Anybody can do it. Now, compared to when you work a regular job, anybody can't do that. HR has to approve it. HR has to go through and think about it and, match it up and see. And it's just different. It's just different on that side, man. It's so different. So different. It's just different, And I don't want to seem like I'm bashing people with jobs. We all had jobs. I had a job. I had multiple jobs. You know, jobs give you stability. Because just like I said, on a Tuesday and Wednesday, it's incredibly slow. But on the flip side, it gets incredibly busy. And now I could call my $30 an hour paycheck, you know? So it's variable. And obviously it's variable with the hours. It's variable with the market. So, you know, a job is always going to be more stable in that sense, because you know what you're getting paid. That's before you can sign up. They told you. And they have to abide by that. So, you know, it is what it is. But this is the opportunity. This is the whole point of this video, is just to reiterate. This is an opportunity. It's not nothing, you know, this isn't, I'm not saying that this is a 15, 20-year career, working for Uber or being an Uber driver. That's your go-to, you know. That's one of the biggest reasons why I don't advertise them like that. It's one of the biggest reasons why I don't have Uber plastered all over my head or anything like that. Like, no. This is not a forever thing. This is an opportunity right now. An opportunity to do the things that you said that you were going to do. A lot of you guys said that you had New Year's resolutions. I haven't seen anybody post anything about New Year's resolutions in a while. And we only what? We are February 24th, right? Nobody's talking about New Year's resolutions anymore. Some of you guys that had, guys and girls, some of you guys and girls that had New Year's resolutions, why y'all not talking about them anymore? Leave them in the comments. If you had a New Year's resolution, put it in the comments. You know, I want to see if you guys are still doing it. Like, in my case, you see, I'm out here walking. I'm exercising. I'm exercising. This is what I said I was going to do. You know, I'm getting healthier and healthier. I'm in the gym in the mornings. You know, I am posting every day again. I have gone live, maybe not every single day, but I have started to do live streams a little bit more consistent. I'm getting there, you know? I'm getting there. It's not exactly every single day like I thought I was, but, you know, there's grace, right? There's grace. And I am pursuing my other avenues. Absolutely pursuing my other avenues. I've gotten way better at my trading. I haven't really dug into the cybersecurity avenue yet. Because it's not super interesting right now. But I mean, I am, you know, I am pursuing those other avenues like I told you guys. So, you know, I just gotta dive head first almost, you know. So I'm doing the things that I said I was gonna do. Are you doing the things that you said that you're gonna do? Because the beautiful, again, just to kind of wrap this whole video up, that's the thing about being an Uber driver. That's the thing about being a business owner. You get to call your own paycheck. There's not too many jobs that allow you to tell them what you're gonna be paid. Just saying. All you got to do is tweak a couple things and you could change your pay. Nah, there's not a lot of jobs that do that. Let's be honest. But as an Uber driver, if you work in a more demand area, you change the city that you work in, change the area, you change what type of rides you're taking, you can literally increase your hourly. I know a lot of you guys care about the hourly pay. You can change that. That's on you. Well, it's obviously based on your market, but you can change these things. You can change it also by changing your car. Get a different type of car, you know. You change your hourly. Does it matter in the whole grand scheme of things? No, but it just, you want to change your hourly, it's just little small tweaks that you make that you can't do on a regular job. You just can't. But that's why this is the opportunity. Right now is the opportunity. Because it won't be like this next year. Won't be like this in 5, 10, 15 years, you know? But right now, you can call your own paycheck. You say you want to make $500 in a day, you go out there and make it. You say you want to make $600 in a day, you go out there and make it. I made $1,000 in a day, well, a day and a half. Now, yes, it was New Year's, but it's just the point. I did it. But that's the point. Yeah, I can't necessarily do that every single day, but that's what I mean. You pick and choose, you get real efficient, you figure out your strategy, and then you execute. That's the point. That's the point. That's why this is the opportunity for you right now. But yeah, man, with that being said, I am going to get out of here because I'm tired. I've been working really hard this weekend. Yeah, this was a busy weekend for me. Yeah, man, listen, I did hit $400 today, so yeah. Oh, man. If you're not in the Telegram group, I keep telling you, you're missing out. You're missing out on the community. Be a verb. Come in the group. Let's talk amongst each other. Don't just take. Don't be a taker. That's the other part of it. Don't just take. Oh, okay, yeah, guys, give me the best strategy, and then you leave forever. Be a part of the community. Be a verb. But yeah, like I said, the link is in the description for the free Telegram group. While it's free, this is the opportunity to get in there. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm tired. Y'all see how low my eyes are. I'm tired. I need to go home, take a bath. Yeah, I need to sleep. But yeah, man, I just want you guys to know I love you guys, each and every single one of y'all. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Deuces.